Me mo bi akwaba eba Melodies TV. So say yen the biggest story ewo Ghana ende President Akufo Addo nsemo a wakan etre Ekumfi ahemfo a womo ekọ se nanka omo koka tre ne se onye autopsy a womo diko fe mu a womo ko bisa no development. I mean, if you don't know what happened, the president told them say ono an share that ena Ekumfi hono one man impuntu nyuma ankoso ewo ho because the people of Ekumfi and ama wonu Akufo Addo the candidate. Yes, that's what the president told them. Ex-president John Dramani Mahama ababe schoolie President Akufo Addo or the President Akufo Addo ako school kakra was asked same way so Mahama ne tintini ni tieti mu job so tre Akufo Addo ne se ansem na Akufo Addo kokko kan ne de no kwai ni ensem fata se na ka president ka ansem no enya asem bi anke wo se president eka na Ghana mrakra no entre president kra no na ka de Akufo Addo ekokoye no wo se president bi eye yenko kenkan nsem Mahama de ba betudwa na enye Mahama pe se Jena no Opoku Agyemang so de ne de e bae se mbre wo ho a ye be ready on so ne de o say the president's comment that he ignored the development of Ekumfi because they voted out his parliamentarian is most unfortunate. President Akufo Addo has a penchant for making such partisan statements. Into tie Mahama nsem waka wo say brofo yakase obi someone has a penchant of making something or doing something and not say wono aka ho o pesa de ne ye pan enti na brofo ne ka no you have a penchant for doing that. The person say President Akufo Addo no sa de na aka ne ho e ya de a wo pesa de ne ye pan ase utumi kan sem bi o be ka say na papa we ye party ni ana we ye president na Mahama eka o say as we witnessed recently during the visit to the flood victims in Mepe, his actions contradict the oath he swore as president to do justice to all manner of persons. Also, let me also remind him of Chapter 6 of our Constitution, specifically Article 36, Clause 2D, which stipulates the need for governments to undertake even and balanced development of all regions and every part of each region of Ghana, and in particular improving the conditions of life in the rural areas and generally redressing any imbalance in development between the rural and urban areas. Inti Mahama koti Ghana mra what say Ghana Constitution no, Article 36 Clause 2D no say aban bia wo beba so bia no awase wo ye even and balanced development. Inti say ne obeye ama o strongholds no bibia omoye weak holds no so wase wo yes amomo nti se wo si hospital ewo Asante Memu a Volta region so si hospital ewo ho Ghana mrawo Ghana Constitution no, that's what it says. Even and balanced development of all regions and every part of each region of Ghana. Nti se nda se ye yi akwan ewo eye President Akufo Addo krom chebia okọ ebia agbozume ehon so wo si etumi yi akwan o se ye Ghana mra Mahama nsem a wo ka tre Akufo Addo no nti se ne Akufo Addo tumi ka se Ekumfi mi yimeni efrimoso because mo anto ama nipa na directly no President Akufo Addo etia Ghana mra. So this is what John Dramani Mahama or the atuja yenhe Jane na no Opoku Agyemang ono nso emra President Akufo Addo be kan nsem we no nso nsem a or the atuja ono nso nsem o de tuja but say Mr. President, please do something, say something different before you go. So I catch President Akufo Addo say onye bibi foforo onka bibi foforo na ne mra so enche obeko. I say but come to think of it, our president has been consistent in blaming his failures and woes on those who he claims do not vote for him. So I say one kra what na say no odwen ho a as a President Akufo Addo omo anto aba man no so wo kasa afọ omo ho a as wo de subo no ebo omo. Also, no one has forgotten his response to Togbi Ajonu Gaga Amenya Fiti the fifth. Inti muni amokai eye aflao hene President Akufo Addo nsem okotena eye Peace FM Kwame Sefa kan show so kan ya kwa oni Kwame Sefa kan stre ye no ene na ye ma me kai se obi ani wa obi anremfi saa de na President Akufo Addo de ye saa hene no. The paramount chief from Aflao about the need to complete one of our E-blocks to preempt unnecessary stress. Many remember a similar reaction in a response to the displaced and traumatized people of flooded areas in the Volta region. Sanya Mahama kai no, Mame inso kai say enonso ye kai adia President Akufo Addo ye. He simply repeated same to the usurpers from Ekumfi, as described by the family of our late president, who were granted audience on a matter that is clearly none of their business. I said the paradox is very tangible. The people of Ashanti region constantly complaining of neglect. Into Trim say, President Akufo Addo nsema waka no wanwa we be see enya wanwa wanwa. Na denja waka say nsema President Akufo Addo ka no wanwa ne say wo ka tre Ekumfi fo say wo manto ama ntia na wonye impuntundwuma wo ho. Asante fo a wo nso toma wo no omo nso complain say wonye impuntundwuma wo ho. Nti no eno no Akufo Addo den na opesa o tre. Ti eno ene ye maame wo ka. What you say the paradox. Bronika say paradox. That is idea na wo ka ne kra no. I say aha say no dia wo ka no esi wa ha na nso a different reaction and a woman. What you say I said, does his party not gain majority of their votes from the region? Maybe they don't vote, and in the constituent maybe they don't vote, and in the consistency expressed are deserving of his neglect. I see, this reaction makes one wonder where the massive votes actually come from. Many of us await the response of our president to his stronghold. Maybe he will repeat his response to Togbi Ajonugaga Amenya Fiti the Fit, or to the good people of Kwabri again, but let's wait. Inti yema mi akai azanso ababe kai Kwabri die no na yema me kasa na o senia yema me kasa no mi ya metru metru I'm realizing something, but hey yema me kasa na o kasa na and I'm parting format v. It's not anything bad, and I'm format v so metremo into what tremo Kwabri fonso Akufo Addo ko ya wo moka say wan ye ko ya ntoma MPP a wo ka say mo pa mo nye de mo beye no waka ya no nso. Or say maybe he will hear a response different from the one he directed to the people of Kwabri, that it is none of his business if they vote for the NDC. I believe the good people from Kwabri have heard the president whose party they swear to have consistently voted for loud and clear. Or say indeed he went on to explain to the good people of Kwabri that he is not expected to hold their thumbs down the ballot papers. The NDC welcomes the votes of all people in the country, regardless. We are happy to collaborate with everyone who desires to restore our country unto itself by joining all our efforts in building the Ghana we all want, led by our experienced, respectful and humble flag bearer, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, whose record speaks for itself. Na yama me sama waka no handwriting na mi hu na le yo okuja tabla kwa handwriting. It's not anything bad, but yo okuja to abla kwa handwriting na mi hu, and it's not surprising because okuja to abla kwa ye ne personal assistant ni PA nti enyama ni bi wo ho a te se ne Mahama ne account na ya na enyama ni bi wo ho a Joyce Bawa Muktari a wono so ye personal aid ana Felix Ofosukwacha ono so ye personal aid omo trauma Mahama e wo social media no Oguja to nso ono so ye personal aid to Professor Nana Jeno Opoku Agyemang nti no wo hwe handwriting no ne nkai ne nsem a woka ese seni Oguja to seni ya wokasa anyway, but that's quite interesting nti this is what ex-president John Dramani Mahama ene Nana Jeno Opoku Agyemang ede atudwa schooling President Akufo Addo on what he said. Let me read just some few comments because I have just about a minute. Let me read some few comments and see. I say Akufo Addo is reckless. I say please and please, Mr. Honeymoon man, can you allow us to think? Please, we are thinking about how to move the country forward, not honeymoon with slave queens. I say you won't be president. Thank you. I say boss, please. Let me tell people. Say MPP for and the comments be drama me who say what more pass ya for Mahama. You won't be president, you won't be president, you won't be president. Let me tell the people of MPP for my main guys in dream. Mahama ene Baumia. Yeah, come be on your president. Baumia no be president. See it, ya mobe. Akai. Anyway, Montreal, your comment box ni mo. Me da say.